So let me start by saying hello and welcome to Universal Qigong. I'm your host, Dane. And tonight we're going to go together through a process called your daily dose of Qigong. If you have never done this before, that's perfect. The best way to start is as a beginner. All you have to do is relax and enjoy the practice and follow along as best you can. Don't worry if it isn't perfect. So let's start by feeling into your body, feeling how it wants to move, and give it whatever kind of movement it's wanting, whatever kind of movement it's asking for. Open up whatever wants to be opened up, work out whatever wants to be worked out, stretch out whatever needs to be stretched out. We're working out your individual kinks with the aim of feeling light and free and open in your body. And then we will begin our opening process by extending the fingertips down, lengthening the arms downwards. We're opening up the tops of the shoulders and the sides of the neck. And then we'll begin to open the front of the body by bringing the hands backwards and up, going slowly, giving the body time to fully open and expand. Opening the body, opening the front of the body. And then we'll begin to open the back of the body by bringing the hands forward, going as far forward as you can comfortably go, lengthening the spine, lengthening the backs of the legs, opening the whole back of the body, and just let your arms and head hang down at the bottom. Let your shoulders and your neck relax. Just allow your body to become comfortable here. Just for a few breaths. And then very slowly coming up, one vertebrae at a time, from the base of the spine to the top, very slowly, just letting the whole spine lengthen and unfurl until the last thing to move into place is the neck, and then the head. Next, we will open the sides of the body and the insides of the legs by stepping out as wide as you comfortably can, and then going down as low as you can go, opening the insides of the legs and the hips, reaching out in front, and then we'll shift the weight and make a big circle all the way around. Lift on one side, lower on the other side, make a big circle all the way around with both hands back to the center. And then the other direction will shift and lift and make a big circle all the way around, opening the sides of the body and the insides of the legs as you go around. And next, we'll use some dynamic tension to squeeze the tension out of the arms, the chest, and the shoulders. We're circling, we're rotating, and we're squeezing the arms. 3 circles each direction, squeezing as tight as you can, like you're wringing water out of a cloth. Squeeze as tight as you can. And then release. And see if you can be just a little bit more relaxed than you were before. Next, we are moving the top of the spine in a broad, smooth, slow, horizontal circle, letting the neck relax, let the head hang down and roll around. 3 circles each direction. 3 circles one way, and 3 circles the other way. Next, we are moving the center of the body in a broad, smooth, slow, horizontal circle, as if you're hula hooping in slow motion. 3 circles each direction. 3 circles one way, then 3 circles the other way. Next, we are moving the knees in a broad, smooth, slow, horizontal circle. We're rolling around the outer edges of the feet. 3 circles each direction. 3 circles one way, and 3 circles the other way. Next, as we inhale, we allow ourselves to float up onto the balls of the feet, and then we drop onto the heels. Inhaling, floating up, and then drop on the heels. 3 times only, no more than 3 times. We inhale, we float up, we drop. Next, we're using the knees, bending and unbending, the legs, lengthening and shortening to move the body up and down. Let that up and down movement develop into a gentle, steady, pulsing rhythm. Use this pulsing, vibrating energy from the ground to give all your muscles a nice massage. Give all your internal organs a nice massage. And then we'll bring it up just a little bit onto the balls of the feet. And then we'll bring it up just a little bit more. So you're coming just off the ground, as if you have your own personal trampoline right underneath you. If there's any tension in your body, just shake it loose and let it go. And then we'll bring it back down onto the balls of the feet. Bring it back down onto flat feet. And then we'll let that movement slowly die out. Just let it slowly come to a stop. Next, we're using the knees again. This time, one knee bends, the other knee straightens, causing the body to rotate. And then the opposite knee bends, opposite knee straightens, causing the body to rotate the other way. And then we rotate and rotate and rotate, using the knees to rotate the body, and let that rotation develop into a gentle, steady, rocking rhythm. Let your arms relax and swing and wrap around your body. Slowly, gently add energy to the movement so that your hands slowly walk up your body. And then we'll let that movement slowly die out. Let it slowly come to a stop. Next, we're using our knees again. This time we're using them to shift our body weight so that it's all the way over one foot, so that the other foot becomes so light that it floats up. And then it floats in, it touches, it floats out, touches the ground, and we shift the weight very slowly all the way to the other side until the foot becomes so light that it floats up, and it floats in, it touches, it floats out, touches the ground. And we shift the weight very slowly all the way to the other side until the foot floats up, it floats in, it touches, it floats out, touches the ground. And we shift very slowly all the way to the other side. The slower the better. The more slowly and smoothly you can do this movement, the better. Some things, it's the faster the better. With this exercise, you'll get more benefit from doing it more slowly. And then we shift the weight all the way to the other side till the foot floats up, it floats in. And then with the foot that's floating, we are going to draw small, smooth circles, 3 circles each direction, just barely dragging the foot along the floor. 3 circles one way, and 3 circles the other way. And then the foot floats out, it touches the ground, and we shift the weight all the way to the other side till the foot floats up, it floats in, and then with the foot that's floating, we draw small, slow, smooth circles, just barely dragging the foot along the floor. 3 circles in each direction. And then the foot floats out, touches the ground. And we settle back into our natural stance. Next, as we inhale, we allow our hands to float up out in front so that they're floating out in front of the shoulders, palms facing outwards. And we allow the body to just relax and become comfortable here. Just for a few breaths. Arms are relaxed, elbows are gently bent, palms are facing outwards. And then as we exhale, we allow our whole body to close just a little bit. Then as we inhale, we allow our whole body to open just a little bit. And exhaling, we allow our whole body to close just a little bit further than before. And inhaling, we allow our whole body to open just a little bit further than before. Exhaling, closing. Inhaling to open. Each time just a little bit further than before. And then we'll pause here at the midpoint. Just for a few breaths. Just allowing the body to relax and become comfortable here. And then we'll relax back into our natural stance. And then as we inhale, we'll allow our hands to float up the center. As we exhale, we'll allow them to sink down the outside. Inhaling, floating up. Exhaling, sinking down. And then we'll pause here at full extension, just for a few breaths. Allowing the body to relax and become comfortable here. And then as we exhale, we'll allow our hands to sink down the center. As we inhale, we'll allow them to float up the outside. And then we'll pause here at full expansion, just for a few breaths, allowing the body to relax and become comfortable here. Can you be as soft and supple as a newborn babe, even holding this posture? Can you let your whole body be soft and light and supple? And then very slowly, we'll begin our closing by very slowly, very slowly allowing the arms to close, allowing the hands to float together, until finally the palms are touching. And then we'll rub the palms together until they're nice and warm. And then we'll bring the palms over the eyes. Then we'll use the fingertips to rub the scalp. Rub the face. Rub the neck. Rub the arms. Rub the body. Then with the legs, we go down the back, up the front, down the front, up the back, down the outside, up the inside, down the inside, up the outside. And then we bring the fingertips again to the top of the head, and we pat the scalp. Pat the face. Pat the neck. Pound the traps. Pat the arms. Pat the body. And with the legs, we go down the back, up the front, down the front, up the back, down the outside, up the inside, down the inside, up the outside. And then if there's any tension left anywhere in the body, just shake it loose and let it go. And there we are. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Thank you for joining me and sharing the practice today. This is our free and open to the public class, Universal Qigong. We also have more classes inside our online learning community, which you're welcome to join. If you would like to go deeper with these practices, and if you would like personal support with establishing your own personal daily mind-body energetic hygiene practice for maintenance of baseline physical, mental, spiritual, emotional health. So thank you for being here. How does that feel? Great. I really appreciate the progress you're showing, Brianna. You're showing a lot of concentration. Your moves are very precise. It shows you've been practicing, so keep up the good work. All right, thanks again, everyone, for joining us this evening. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
Good job. That was a good class.